Hey guys, how's it going? It's Fernandizzo. Usually I do like motorcycle things, and just random lifestyle kind of videos. And today I wanted to kind of review or give you guys feedback on a comparison between two of my go-to concealed carry guns. So one is this one that I had recently bought. This is a Taurus G3C, and it is one of my favorite guns because it is so easy to hold in the hand. It is very reliable. I haven't had any issues with it. It's super duper concealable. It's very tightly built. I mean, you can see my hand. I would say large hands, medium to large hands, and it fits just actually perfect. I mean, this is what you want in a concealed carry gun. It's very tight. You can see the magazine well there. Just holds my pinky. It's got the trigger safety on it, and it's also got a thumb safety. I do like guns that have that, and it is a striker fired gun. It is a very reliable gun. I bought this for I want to say like 200 $300. I think it was like 279, and this was at Rural King. It's a very easy gun to shoot. It's very reliable. Haven't had a single malfunction with it. Simple and effective. It has the Glock style breakdown. It comes with two magazines. Mine came with two. Some come with three. The particular, I guess, package I got was the two magazine one, and it was 279 at Rural King. So this was sometime in 2024 or 2025. I would say 2024. And I've shot this multiple times, ran about 50 to 60 rounds through it, not a single failure. I recommend that you oil the hell out of your gun before you take it to the range. While you're shooting, you also oil everything up, and get it well oiled with hops, gun oil. I have some hops lying around, but I can't find it right now, so it's probably in another room. So great gun, Taurus G3C. Now this one is a lesser known gun. It's the SAR Arms BCP. Where is this thing? BCP compact. Okay. This is a CZ style gun. Yeah, BCP. So you can see this is a B6P. Sorry, B6P. It is the CZ style gun, and the difference between this Glock style, you can see the slide hangs over the frame. You see the frame here with this notch, and you see this slide hangs over top of it, riding the slide. Okay, or the slide rides over top of the frame. Now, the difference between the CZ style is in the CZ style, the frame is over top of the slide. So you can see here's the slide, here's the notch for the slide, and then the frame, there's a polymer for frame, rides over top of the slide. And what that does, it brings the slide into the gun versus this one where the slide hangs over the gun. So this is the smallest slide to frame ratio I've seen on any gun. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's physically possible to get this any closer to the frame. I think this is the shortest distance I've seen from slide to frame on any gun. So very compact for a regular Glock style or regular pistol style semi-automatic pistol. This one is, as you can see, the slide to frame is much shorter, and this is a hammer fired gun. So B6PC compact. Once again, this gun is by SAR Arms, and EAA kind of imports these. These are made in Turkey, and once again, it has a nice nice trigger, no trigger safety, but it has this thumb safety, and it has a pin that goes across here to pull the slide. So you slide the slide back till it matches up with this notch, and you push the pin in with your thumb or your finger, and it pulls the pin out, and then you slide the thing back. So very easy takedown. I've kind of machined this down a little bit to help with drawing the gun easier. Sometimes this can get a little bit tricky as far as drawing the gun, so I've kind of shaved this down a little bit. As you can see, it's got shave marks, but besides that, this gun is the most reliable gun I've had. Now granted, this one's never failed, but this one is a great gun. It's a CZ style gun. I've added the whole grip to it. One, because I didn't like the texturing of the gun itself. The SAR Arms has a weird kind of texturing here. This one has kind of the stipple style, which is great. I like it. This one I had to kind of sandpaper down because it was so aggressive. It was cutting into my hand a little bit here on the edges. So this is, where your fingers are, and it was sharp. I mean, I had to take a little bit of sandpaper, a little sand block, and sand it down. You can see this kind of the marks on it. But it is now it's perfect. Okay, this one had some like polka dots here and had some kind of half-ass stippling and stuff. I didn't like it. It didn't feel good. I felt it was thin, especially when it got bigger here. So it got wider here and a little bit skinnier here, and it was just odd. It felt odd in my hand. So once I put this Hogue pistol grip sleeve on it, it made the gun a little bit fatter, as you can see, but the grip on it is not nice because this side was a little bit fatter, this was skinny, but because of this bulge in the whole grip, now everything is uniform sitting in my thumb area right here. So that felt really good. It feels like a full-size gun. It's a 9mm compact, which has 13 rounds in it. I like the fact this has been cleared, by the way, before I even picked this up. So firearm safety, all of these guns, there's bullets in the magazine, but there's no bullets in the chamber. Okay, same with this one. So yeah, as I was saying, I like the fact it's a hammer fired gun. It is, I like, it's an old school kind of style. It allows me to carry cocked and locked. And if I wanted to, I could do it either way. And the trigger pull on this is very light. It's easy to pull. I enjoy shooting it. It's never failed. The slide, as you can see between these two, the slides are comparable. But the slide on the SAR is a little bit longer than this side. So this just a little bit by a little bit. I would say like a centimeter or a quarter inch, something like that. But very comparable guns. I enjoy shooting them both. So yeah, I like guns for carry that have thumb safeties. I like guns that are flawless in their operation. And either one of these, the Taurus G3C or the Sarsilmaz B6P compact, these are great guns. Flawless. I don't like the grip on this as much. I put the Hogue on there. This was like 15 bucks. But the trigger pull is fantastic on this. I like the fact it's hammer fired. The combination of the trigger pull, the hammer fired, the thumb safety, just the operation of the actual mechanism of the slide and the components of this SAR B6P. This is my favorite, has been my favorite carry gun for years and years. And then I recently got this, and I will say for 300 bucks or 270 bucks, this is a fantastic gun for concealed carry. It is flawless. It has the Glock style trigger safety, breakdown, it has a thumb safety. So it checks all the boxes, for a striker fired gun. Get this if you want a reliable knock around gun for concealed carry. Get this if you want something a little bit different. And by the way, this is probably the most accurate pistol that I have. This shoots exactly where you're pointing. I love the operation of this gun. So if you are interested in precision shooting, you want a gun that is highly reliable, highly capable in concealed carry, and it hits the target in the most craziest circumstances, get this gun. This one was cheap as well. This one's, I think, 350 bucks or 300 bucks. This one was equally as much. This is an older style gun, still a classic design. I just like the old school vibe of this gun. I think it's a fantastic concealed carry gun. So is this one. So highly recommended for both of these. If I would go with one or the other, I would say this for concealability, this for if I'm going out and I need, my life depends on it, and I would go with this one. Okay. If I'm going to the store and I need a high level of concealability, I'll go with this one. But if it was concealed carry and I didn't have any restrictions, it would be this one. Concealability, got to watch out who I'm around, this one. So both great guns, awesome guns. EAA or Sarsilmaz did an amazing job with this gun. So did Taurus. I appreciate reliable guns, and these are my favorite guns that I could find for a reasonable price. And you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on a concealed carry gun. There are amazing options out there, and I think these two are probably the best. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for viewing this, and if you're interested in stuff like this, motorcycles, guns, whatever, I'll try to put more informational videos out there, and you can comment, subscribe, whatever you want. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.